On this episode of Junkyard Jeep, it's part 2 of the junkyard flip. How's my neck rolls doing? Aren't those great? Check out this cream puff. Is this our next number 2 yard flip? Dude, this is an 89 Aries. I absolutely cannot believe how nice this thing is. Let's see if she starts up and has cold AC, because that's what I'm needing right now. All right, I've never had this out of the yard. Fires right up. AC is very spirited. Let's see. Boy, look at this old school analog AC control here. Recirculate, cold. Look at this sweet old radio. Does the radio work? Man, the radio, we got nothing on the radio. Let's see if I can get that working. 45,000 original miles. Look at this brake pedal. Look at the floor. This has to be a 45,000 original mile car. Let's get her out of here and see what she does. Dude, someone had to have worked on this car a little bit. Brakes are excellent. AC is excellent. Someone had to have gone through the AC. I wonder if they did the conversion to 134 since this is an 89. All right, first drive. This is the absolute worst road in the world to test drive a car, because this road is so bad. Look at these potholes. It looks like a demilitarized zone. There's just all kinds of mortar shell potholes in this thing. Oh my God. Wow, yeah, she drives good. Wow, not bad. Someone will buy this. Prepare to be tantalized by the awesomeness of the 89 Dodge Aries. Behold its plain front grille and faded paint. Take in the missing hubcaps. Behold the mint interior. Behold push button radio. Remember the old days when things slid on wires? Dude, what do you think of this red velvet goodness? What a sweet ride. What have I done to myself on this adventure of junkyard flip? Hopefully we'll get her sold and pay for the next flip and the next, so we can save up enough to buy a $10,000 rock crawler. See you then. Are you good, puppy? Are you good, puppy? Who are you good, puppy? Are you good, dog? No goat can resist the Italian neck massage. Why is it Italian? I have no idea. And what about you? Sally, not Sally. This is a super mom goat here. Raised many good does and bucks here. I love it when he sticks his head up. Hey, buddy. Hey. So, what do you think? Repaint or buff faded paint on the Aries? What do you think? I'm not sure which way to go myself.
Welcome to the junkyard. Who's hungry?
Welcome to another episode of Junkyard Kitchen. As you can see here, there's no ruffle syrup. This is all that remains of the syrup. We are going to improvise and not be wasteful and still eat our stupid syrupless waffles. What we've done here, 2 over easy eggs on 2 bigger waffles from this toasters again. This is still pretty dry. We need something to put on top of it to make it more edible. What we are going to do is we are going to use whatever the heck this is, jelly strawberry flavor. Place the jelly on the kitchen counter. Gently set aside lid. While holding the camera, do not use knife. While holding the camera, 1 spoonful of jelly spread around to desired taste. Repeat again for the second process. You are now ready to eat your syrupless and yet sugary, nutritious Eggo waffles without syrup. Thanks for watching. Meh.
Oh, jeez. Don't eat that.
All right. Back at Toys R Us Salvage. We need a seatbelt for a Dodge Aries. A car that does not exist anymore. But there is one in this junkyard. It's got all the parts I need, and we're gonna get a seatbelt. There she is. Oh, the seatbelt's gonna be the wrong trim color though. Tell me again, what's wrong with this car? Dude, this thing's complete. I bet you there's nothing wrong with this motor or trans. I bet you this thing runs and drives. I don't know why this is here. Well, that's the same bolt, and this is the same style seatbelt. It might be the same. Let's pull it out and see. It might work. Okay, 5 hours later. Jeez, people. It's a never-ending bolt of death. Okay, got that. She's a little bit crusty. All right, let's see if it'll fit. See if she'll click. Seatbelt. All right, let's fix this stupid radio. You're next, buddy. 10 amp fuse, is that the guy? All right, let's pull that out and see. Well, that's a no-go on the radio, but everything else works. Heat, AC, everything else works except the stupid radio. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sell it without a radio. I'm not even gonna try and get it working. I do not have the patience for that nonsense. I'll check under the hood if there's another fuse panel, but the fuse was good for the radio. So yeah, let's check under the hood, and if not, then you know what, good enough for me. All right, it's a beautiful day. We got our Slurpee, and we're cruising in the Aries. I am really getting attached to this ugly old car. This thing drives so good, I can't even believe it, dude. 45,000 original miles on this turd. This thing drives like a very soft suspension type passenger vehicle. You go over a speed bump, you can't even feel it. This thing is so smooth. I could drive this thing all the way to California. What we're gonna do today, we are adding a new segment to the show, and it's gonna be called Will It Emissions? Or maybe we'll call it Will It Pass? Will it pass? Emissions. All right, just passed emissions, so that's good. Let's play some victory music for this overcoming hard obstacle cruise back home. Look at how low the emissions were. So the standard for idle is 100 or just 220. Dude, this thing was only 13 at idle. Wow, that is crazy. And then the carbon monoxide was 0.06 and the maximum is 1.20. So this thing runs super, super clean. All right, so there you have it. That's our one of one, once in a lifetime unicorn grandma's bingo car on Sunday Dodge Aries of 45,000 original miles. This thing at 75 miles an hour, dude, this thing drives like you're flying over the pavement. It's like you're not even in the car. It's like you're just hovering. For a cheap Dodge car, it's really not bad for 45K. I couldn't believe the mileage when I saw it in the yard. I could not believe it. I'm like, oh, this is a parts car. They're gonna part it out and then crush it. And then I looked inside. I couldn't believe the interior. And then the dude's like, oh, here, you want the keys? I'm like, what? This thing runs? Dude, it fired on the first click. All the gauges read normal. I'm like, yeah, right, watch. I bet you the AC don't even work. I bet you it won't even turn on. Dude, as soon as I turn the AC on, it blew cold. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this really 45K? And, dude, I drove it around the block, and the rest is history. One Slurpee later, and I was all over that car. We brought it home. We brought home another stray pet. So we'll flip this one. Our next project after this, we'll have enough money, we're going to buy a CJ5 project, which is in 1 billion pieces, and we are good, which is good because then I can paint it and put it back together. That's going to be a fun one. It's been hot rodded a little bit, so already I like it. So we're going to do that on the next episode, if I can still get it, if it's still there. And we'll see you on the next episode. That's 2 of Junkyard Flip. First it was the, what did they sell before this? The Cougar. I sold the Cougar for, God, 25, so we made $1,000 on that. Now we're going to sell the Aries. Hopefully we can make $1,000 on the Aries. That should take us to 3,500-ish territory, which is not even anywhere near the 10 grand that we're hoping to get to build the ultimate Moab Rubicon crawler, CJ5 crawler. Another satisfied customer. So, our beloved faded paint nostalgic 89 Aries is gone. A couple nights in a row, I did not sleep well, thinking, oh no, I'm stuck with this car forever because no one will want it. I got 50 calls on it. One guy showed up. Facebook, it's usually 1 out of every 50 will show up. So now we have our budget for our Jeep project. Wait till you go see what we're going to go rescue on the next episode of Junkyard Flip Heap Bleep Jeep. That was a long one. That was probably the longest outro I've ever done a Junkyard Jeep. And don't forget to stay metal. And stay country. And stay funky. And stay classical. And love your goats.